and going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
And his shot blocking hasn't been nearly as potent as it was a few years ago. It's a shame, really, because his ability to intimidate the other team and be a big presence on the defensive end really gave his team an edge.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Devin Booker out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Johnson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now here's Johnson. Screen by Claxton. Johnson with a bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Durant against Johnson. It doesn't go for him. Booker against Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Williams. Inside. Over to the left wing. Claxton finds Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Shot is up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Ooh, I didn't think he'd get that off in time, but that catch and quick release of Russell.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
And Allie, thank you for that. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Nice shot by Durant. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Durant. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Russell against Jones. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The 3 from Russell. He drops it from range. Russell's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Booker. Back to Jones from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Now here's Russell. 23 points his last outing.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Jones against Russell. A little mid-range shot is up. Durant's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Russell. Jones grabs the board. Suns trail by 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces them up.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Johnson. Wilson's checked in for Williams. And it's Martin in for Johnson. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Allen in for Jones. Wilson passes to Russell. Here's Wilson, hounded by Beal. Outside Simmons. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Richards. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Simmons looking around. Pass to Martin. Russell with the ball. To the inside. Shot clock at 6.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Now here's Richards. Simmons defending. Here's Beal. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Powering through contact. Beal with the strong finish.
Here's Martin. No made baskets yet. Pass to Russell. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now Martin for 3. Richards pulls it in. Beal right side. That gives him the lead. Beal's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, when he turns a corner, Beal can just slice right through the defense as good as anyone.
Elbow shot on the way. The shot by Russell, no good. And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. Allen outside. From about 19. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Kevin Durant is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Monte Morris. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Simmons with the bucket.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
Here's Durant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Free throws good from Durant.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him last game against Cleveland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Morris can't hit. The Nets with a lead. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Williams against Durant. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Williams. Simmons has got 6 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Morris finds Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
For Brooklyn, Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Watford. Johnson comes in for Wilson, and it's Martin in for Williams. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Morris. Here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against New York.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
Clock at 6. Here's Claxton. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Jones finds Durant. They double-team Durant. Pass to Beal. Plumlee, a screen on Claxton. 3-pointer. Beal fires in the triple. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
Martin, the pass to Simmons. And here's Claxton. He's checked by Plumlee. Pass to Clowney. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Durant. Here's Claxton. No good with a layup.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Martin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Johnson with it. Can they get it? Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. For Brooklyn, Williams is checked in for Clowney. Johnson comes in for Martin. And Russell is subbed in for Ben Simmons. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Durant. The Suns lead by 3. Jones, the pass to Beal. Back to Jones. Johnson against Booker. Plumlee, a screen on Johnson. Booker for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
I don't think Russell gets enough credit for what he brings to the table offensively. He can be the floor general and score at every level.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And it's Beal with the ball for the Suns. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Done. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Claxton. 8 points in his last timeout. Russell against Jones. And the basket is good. Russell's got 8.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Claxton a screen on Jones to the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Johnson. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordy Fernandez as we begin the second half. Now here's Russell. Pass to Williams for the tie. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dunn outside. Now here's Durant, covered by Johnson. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Outside Johnson. Five on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Claxton. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For 3, Durant. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Williams misses. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Dunn outside. They double team Durant. Back to Dunn. Offensive rebound. Durant with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And the timeout called here by Jordy Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. 5th best, the Suns.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Russell against Jones. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a perfect pass by Russell. He really understands where to get his man the ball.
Booker, the pass to Plumlee. Good on the shot.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside Russell. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got 11 points.
And we know Russell can shoot it. It's what he's out there to do.
Outside Jones. Back to Durant. Second chance shot. Oh, Durant knows how to fight through contact.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Nets trail by 3. Outside, Williams. Back to Russell for the tie. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Just relentless off the drive. Booker is so strong.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Brooklyn making some changes. Clowney comes in for Johnson, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Johnson. And a change for the Suns. Beal, he's checked in for Dunn. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Booker against Simmons. Claxton a screen on Jones. Williams on the wing. Clock at 4. Shoots over Durant. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns lead by 5. Booker with it. Claxton picks him up, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Saturday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
First free throw is good.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Both shots good from the stripe.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Nets trail by 7. Russell with the ball. He's got 11. And the Nets miss again.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Booker against Simmons. Booker can't get it to go. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Jones. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to review the game plan. Martin, he's checked in for Claxton. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You take a look at the Nets. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Pass to Clowney. Martin outside. Outside Simmons. Driving to the basket. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
1 minute left to play in the third quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Allen defending. Down low. Here's Clowney. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Inside. Here's Allen. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. Allen's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Martin the pass to Russell. Martin a screen. Lets it go from deep. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Booker surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Phoenix, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Suns, Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Durant for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Beekman. Oh, got a piece of it. And here's Morris. Here's Beal. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
And you could feel the swat from here. Simmons packs a punch on these blocks.
Watford outside. Morris against Simmons. Back to Watford. 6 to shoot. Outside Simmons. Here's Wilson. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. The Suns lead by 12. Durant, the pass to Morris. Here's Allen. Here's Durant. And the Suns miss again.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The Suns have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Watford outside. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Simmons. This one for three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Clowney, covered by Richards. Pass to Beekman. Watford outside. Shoots over Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Great open look there.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Watford right side. To stop the run. Clowney, good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow, so impressive, so incredible.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Russell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williams. Sinks the 15-footer. Phoenix leading by 17. Outside Jones. Dunn outside. Plumlee a screen. Durant for three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Johnson. Right side Russell. 5 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring games. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Counted from distance.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Sharp. And there's a whistle. That one goes on Royce O'Neal. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Sharp. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great find by Simmons. He's always looking to create the best shot possible for his team.
Morris outside. Beal from outside. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Here's Whitehead. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We contested the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.